Hi, I'm Dave Balkan of Balkan Sewer and Water Main Service. I want to give you a little tutorial on how to properly angle a torch and hold the torch when you're soldering copper. Basic principle to remember is that heat rises. So for instance, if we were going to heat this joint to solder this pipe into this joint, which I've already prepared by cleaning it and fluxing it, I see a lot of folks are saying to aim the torch directly on the fitting. You don't aim it on the pipe because you want the solder to be drawn into the joint. The other reason why, you really don't aim your flame like this. You aim it on an angle, basically a 45-degree angle. If you were to look at the flame when it's torched up, you actually want to make kind of like a V with the heat, something that would look like that. And that will draw in your solder. And ideally, you could probably heat it sideways, you could probably get it to go all the way around, and you will probably end up with a sloppy joint. On the other hand, if you take just a little bit more time, and I'm going to torch up, and you use it on an angle, you will have to heat both sides. You can solder this without leaving any solder drips or marks. It's just a neater job if you want to take the time to do a neater job. You know, sometimes pipes are exposed. You don't want to have solder dripping out of the joints. That's now hard. So I'm going to torch up. So as I said, what I'm going to do, I am not going to hold it like this. I'm going to hold it on a 45. So the flame is angling up to draw in the solder, right? I'll preheat all the way around. Yes, that takes more time. There's going to be the naysayers, but I don't really care about them. So I'm going to heat this up. If it's not hot enough, you can always make it hotter, so I'm going to test it out. I'm also going to take this off. I don't want any accidents. I'll just raise that up for the demonstration. So again, I'm heating on an angle. I'm making a V with the heat. I'll test it. Not yet. Now it ran. Now it ran. And because I was a little sloppy, I did get an exposed drip, but that's not necessary at all. One spot I might have missed. Now I'm going to show you a close-up of that. That is a nice, neat joint, except for my one sloppiness, which I apologize for that. But we'll do a close-up of this, and you'll see how clean and neat this is, with virtually no exposed solder when you angle the flame in the right way, and if you show a little bit of patience. I hope that helped you out there. Thank you.